All right, guys. As promised, here's the second unboxing. Monster Hunter World Ancient Forest. If you didn't see my other unboxing for the Wildspire Waste, my youngest sold a lot of his Pokemon cards and saved up his money and bought both the Ancient Forest and the Wildspire Waste Monster Hunter World board game. So I asked him if I could do an unboxing, and he said yes. So this is his game, not mine, but it's so cool. I asked him if I could do it. This is a huge box, so large I can't even get it all on camera. So this is the Ancient Forest. If you want to see the Wildspire Waste, to go to the previous video of that one. But here we've got the Ancient Forest set. I'm going to try to get it as much as I can in camera here. Artwork is amazing on this. This is made by Steam Forged Games with Capcom. 60 to 90 minutes, ages 14 and up. It says 1 to 4 players. Core set. They do have some expansions for this out, but this is just the core box. I'll show you in this one since I didn't have it for the other one. Amazing artwork that comes with this. Like, we were going to put it up. My son was going to put it up in his room once we start getting situated. I think we might frame these and put these up because the artwork's amazing. But on the back, it talks about organizing your storage tray and stuff. So we'll once we get more comfortable with that, we'll probably put these posters up because it's some amazing artwork for him. So I'm gonna hand that over. But Ancient Forest rulebook, first time playing, goes through everything that you need to know. I'm not gonna go through the whole book here because we haven't opened everything in the game, like all the cards. I'm gonna show you the stack of cards. It's a lot. It's a lot of cards. But this gives you kind of a basic idea of how the setup is with your game board, your armor pieces, your weapon pieces, ability cards, and all that. So we've got that for you. I'm going to save the monsters for last. So next you have the Ancient Forest Quest Book. Now this, I haven't read into this completely, but it seems that it is a whole long list of play you can do. It's not just a one and done, go kill monster and you're done type thing. The one character sheet that we have here for the player name, hunter name, campaign name, palico name. You can list all your ores that you find, any bones, all the monster parts that you get, inventory, health potions. But here's your campaign day tracker. So it seems like this is a long-term game. This isn't just a one and done and be rid of it. It seems like it's a really long-term play if you want to make it a long-term play. If you just want to go and kill a monster, I'm sure you can. But if you want to make this a real match, like with you and your friends, make this a weekly get-together, then you can set that up. Here we have these, I'm guessing like ability cards. I'm not opening it up. Like I said, this is not my game, so I'm not opening it up right now. But Here's the monster card for the Great Jagras, talking about his hit point weaknesses, how many hit points he actually has. So he's got 50. Type of abilities he's got, what he's weak to, what he is not weak to, any type of, damage he can do, or any type of abilities you can do to him. On the back of these cards, this is what I'm talking about, where it's not a one and done. So let's say you want to get the Bareth Helm. So the Wildspire Waste Armor Forge, Bareth Helm. You're going to need the Bareth Ridge, the Bareth Claw, and Fertile Mud. So you're going to need to hunt, just like in the video game, to get these items. You may not get the claw on your first hunt. So you need to go and hunt several times in order to get what you need to get, in order to get those drops. So it makes you go and do those things. Here's the other one that comes in the Wildspire Waste, where it talks about the ancient forest. So like the Jagras Helm, or here we'll do the male, the Great Jagras hide, the claw, the scale, and then a small monster bone. So in the ancient forest, if you're hunting the Jagras, that's something you'll need to get in order to have that. You also get token cards and a play mat for your game. Token cards have a whole bunch of status effects on them, and your health dials. Now the health dials come with these little, I call them pips. I don't know what you would call them, but they come with these little pip things to go in the dials. So health-wise, you have 8 health points. Now, remember that 8 here in just a minute, but whole bunch of status effects on this. So here's 2 health dials. Here's another 2 health dials for that. And then here's the monster health dial. And remember that 8, he goes up to 110. So, the Great Jagras had 50 health. You've got 8 health. So just to remember, these monsters are large and will eat you. We haven't played yet, so I'm not sure how it's going to go. But here's the playmat. It's so large, I can't open it completely for you. But you have one side that is the jungle map playing side. And then it has a reverse side, which is another side of the jungle map. So if you're ever familiar with the game, there's kind of like 2 sides. One is more jungle and one's more open area. That's what you get with this. So you can have 2 different play mats to play with. For that one. I'll give you that one. And then next thing comes with 3 dice. 3 6-sided dice. And then I'm going to show you the cards here. Now these are the cards, standard deck of cards, So if you're going to buy your card protectors, which I highly suggest you get, you're going to need a lot. I bought, in preparation for this, I did some research online, and I bought 600 for my son. It's off camera. It's there you go. I'll do sideways. That's all the regular size cards that you play with. Some of these are weapon cards. Some are armor cards. More weapon cards. We haven't opened up all of these yet because I don't want to lose them or damage them. Because like I said, this is my son's. So then we have small cards that seem to be for the monsters themselves. So like here, that would be the Azul Rathalos, I guess, for him. So, yeah, just heads up, you're going to need a lot of cards or card protectors if you want to go that route. Like I said, I bought 600 for him. That probably covers one of these boxes, not both. So, yeah, just as information, you'll probably need more. Now, here's the player characters that you can be. So here's Dual Blades with, make sure it focuses here, Dual Blades. So really, really great detail on this for Dual Blades. This is Sword and Shield. So kind of standard sword and shield. And it looks like, I can't tell what kind of armor that is. In the Wildspire Waste, it looked like it was some sort of bone armor. This one, I'm not sure what kind of armor it is. But then we have the bow. So a bow there. And then lastly, an iconic greatsword. Absolutely giant blade that I don't think anyone could actually wield. But, you know, that's actually the bone blade. I know that one because I play with that one in the game. So, yeah. But finally, I'll show you what you actually came here to see. The monsters themselves. And just like last time, you get some wings because these monsters are huge. Enjoy the wings. So we have Rathalos. Rathalos, sorry. I embarrassed my son. Rathalos. The other one was Diablos. And this is Rathalos, his absolute most favoritist monster in the whole wide world. He absolutely hates Rathalos because Rathalos used to kill him a lot. So, these... Yeah, now he kills Rathalos. So there's Rathalos. And the wings seem like they just pop in, but I'm going to epoxy resin them in there to make sure they don't fall out ever. But look at the detail they did. Like, they did an amazing job on this. I spoke about it in the other video, but they did an amazing job here on these models. It is, I get to paint these up for him, and I'm looking forward to it. We'll save my favorite for last, but Great Jagras. Whenever I get a new weapon in my playthrough of the game, I go back to Great Jagras and just abuse him to test out the new weapon on, because he's the first monster you fight in the video game. He's the first one you hunt. So, but yeah, so. And then you have one of my least favorite monsters. I hunt him the least because he is so fast. Toby Kadachi. He does lightning, and he is so fast in the game. He's cute. He's like a squirrel on steroids. But he is so fast, and I don't like him. But the detail on this, like each individual scale, is just amazing. And then one of my favorites, probably top 3, Anjanath. He's got some mold lines I got to clean up. But like each individual hair, they did an amazing job on this. Just amazing. Yeah, loving it. Loving it. So there we go. There's the 4 monsters for that. There are expansions that they have set up if you want to get the expansions for it. But this is the Ancient Forest core set. They have the Wildspire Waste core set. I'll give you a size comparison. Here's my Psychophage next to Anjanath. And then Space Marine, first generation Space Marine, next to one of these models. They're pretty substantial. So just as information. Ooh, sorry, I just got to see my arm. It's well worth your time and your money, I would say. Look into it, guys. I'm glad I could share it with you. Thanks to my son for buying it and letting me share it. And let me know what you think. Like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And any comments I can relate to him if you guys have questions, because he will probably end up knowing more about this than I will. All right. Talk to you later. Bye.